Greetings to you all. Today's topic is the dream of seeing a tree with fruit on top of it standing inside the river, the center of the river. This dream is a very bad dream. It's a negative dream. Imagine that you see a fruit standing inside the river and you look around you, there is no way to enter inside that place because maybe the river, may be very deep and there is no stick to plug it. Even though you find any stick to plug it, if you plug that fruit, it will still fall inside the river. And there is no boat. You can't climb. Your hand cannot reach. So this dream symbolizes that they have overpowered you. Marine spirits have surrendered you. They have swallowed your destiny, swallow your glory, swallow your business, swallow your joy, swallow everything good about you. That tree you're seeing there is representing you. That fruit on top of that tree is your destiny. Maybe that effort you are making. That means everything you make in your life, it will enter inside the river. They will take it. You can't move, you can't do things on your own. They are controlling you. They are controlling your powers. They are controlling your glory, your business, everything you are doing. Even your dream, you can't dream a good dream again. If you are the one that dropped this message, just check yourself very well. If it is never yet start happening to you, soon it may happen. But by His special grace of God, I counsel it in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. You shall not see this kind of victim in your life. Amen. So when you see that tree standing there and you try to pluck, when you pluck, the fruit will fall inside that river. That thing you see there is mean that you cannot save. You cannot save. Any money that enters your hand, you don't know how you spend it. They will take it. They will take it. The power of the marine altar, they will take it. They will swallow anything you make in your life. That is why some people will do business. They don't know what I have 100,000. I have done. I don't know what. I can't even give account what I do with my money. If you plug it, succeeded plug it, or throw something on it, it fall inside the river. The fruit I'm talking about, like something like a palm tree, a mango, and a guava tree, all these kind of different tree that bears fruit we used to eat. So that means every effort you are making, they are taking it. Those marine spirits, they are very stubborn spirits. When they occupied you, when they surrender you, there is no way to go. Imagine that tree. It means that you stand one place. You stand one place. Your business stand one place. Everything you are doing stand one place. Your dream is not coming true. You are struggling and they make something out. That fruit you see on top means that you are struggling to make something out. But that thing you are doing, you are not benefit anything. There's nothing that you are seeing that you are making out in life. You may be struggling like elephant. That means that you are bringing things more like ant. You can't proud of anything. You can't proud of anything. It can be also telling you that they are creating many ways there, for you to spend what you earn in life, either sickness or different kind of a problem. They will raise it and use it against you. You start spending what you make as a living. And also it can be telling you that fruit that you pluck means the person, if you're not careful, you'll be having miscarriage. They will be swallowing your children. They will be swallowing your children. So that means the marine spirit, they are attacking everything you are doing. It's a kind of loss. It means that you pluck fruit and the fruit fall inside the sea, you can't take it. It's a loss. You may be lost in different things in your life. It can be also tell you that you may lose something very, very good in your life. You may lose someone, you may lose your business, you may lose a life, but may it not come to pass in the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Amen. So, did you try to, maybe you climb and you succeeded, or you climb, you see yourself climb on top of that tree, nowhere to come down, nowhere to go. You are trying everywhere, nowhere to help you. That means that your life is at risk, because if you fall inside that sea, you will die. That means that they have destroyed everything you have. They have killed your career. They have taken all your business, and now they are after your life. If you are on top of that tree, inside that river, and you don't know how to come down, your life is on risk. You have to pray. You have to pray very well and come out from that power. They are just judging you. They are trying how to kill you, your life. They now after your life, no more your money or your business again. Hallelujah, someone. So this dream is a very bad dream. This dream is a lost. This dream is a chain. This dream is a bondage. This dream is a sign of a bondage, serious bondage. You are under bondage of marine powers. So when we are talking about this bondage, it doesn't mean that somebody can go to a river and cast a spell on you, or speak to that river to work on them. Some of them that believe that, so the power of they can handle you to that spirit that operate in that river. So when they succeeded overpower you everything you are doing, they have covered you with water, with river. Then river will start taking away all your income, whatever you're making in life. So if you see this kind of things in your dream, you are under bondage. But if you succeeded, there is a way, maybe you plug something. If you are the kind of person, maybe there's a way when you plug that in, it will, you will get one. It will fall outside and you can pick it. That means that, see, the way you are eating food, you will pray. That is anything you need, you must pray. Pray very well, or do spiritual side before you get something. And immediately you get it. There are some people that when they have money, the money they will eat it, the money will finish before another one will come. That is what will be experienced. You will struggle and get something, and after you get it, because you take it by force, before you get another one, that one will finish. How can you improve? How can you succeed? How can you train your children if that kind of thing happens to you? That's what you are saying. So that means that money will not be flowing every time in your hand, because anything you need, you must pass through pains, pass through begging, pass through spiritual instruction, many things before you get something out. So if you see the tree and a lot of birds, you see many birds on top of that fruit inside the sea and eating those fruit, means that it is not only the power of marine kingdom. There is a winch, that is there's somebody that is joining them, what they call witchcraft. You are suffering with power of marine kingdom and witchcraft. Those things that taking out that fruit is witchcraft. So you are suffering two things. So inside the sea, inside the river, if you come, some of them have there's a water winch. They have water winch. So if the water, if they put you into a hands of a witchcraft water, and they will be corrupting your seed. That means you are battling two things at a time. May God help us in Jesus' mighty name. I want to drop here, please. I would like you to go on your knees and pray. This prayer is a very, very serious prayer. You have to ask God to help you to come out from this bondage, so that things will be going normal with you. If without God, there is nothing can exist in your life. He is able to do all things. God can save you. This prayer you are going to pray, you are going to pray a serious prayer, a prayer, and ask God to deliver you from these hands of evil power, from these hands of marine spirit. Please, I would like to drop here. If you need any assistance in your prayer through this, concerning this dream, you test your message here. You test your message here. But if you can pray, remember that God is not a partial God. You go on your knees and pray this prayer. This prayer is a 7 days praying and fasting. You must go with fasting and ask God for deliverance. He said, upon Mount Zion, there shall be delivered. Are you getting me? And the house of Jacob shall possess their possession. So you have to pray and pray and ask God to deliver you from these hands of powers of marine spirit. If you have any message to drop, concerning the way you see your own tree in the sea, drop it by special grace of God. I will help you to interpret it. Please try to subscribe. Subscribe is very important so that you will know when I'm online. So, and also share the link to others. As you do so, may God bless you in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. My name is Ken Pride Okono. Love you all.